one book a week. You should not do it. Now, this is one of the trends that's been going on, where you try to read one book a week, right? Many people are really, really serious about making this a lifetime habit. But you know what? It's not as fancy as people make it seem. In this video, I'm going to be telling you 3 reasons why reading one book a week is actually bad for you. So if you're wondering, am I qualified to say it? Who am I to speak about one book a week? Now, I have had mixture of experiences. I've tried various things. There are times when I have finished one book a week. There are times when I dragged the time out, took my time to read a book. There were times when I did not read at all. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. I understand what I'm talking about, being a person having a regular reading habit. The first reason why you should not read one book a week is time. It takes a lot of time depending on the book that you pick. If you pick a very small book, you can kind of manage one book a week. It's simple. But if you pick a really big book, it's tough, right? It's really, really tough. Even an average book. Then even topics. Some are complex topic. For you to read and understand, it takes time. You can't just do it in a week. Well, some books you can just go through it and you kind of get the picture. But the amount of time that you need to invest every single day is big. Now, how many of us really, really have that amount of time? Right? If you are doing this for a very strong reason, if reading books is actually paying you, if reading books is actually a very important part of your life, then you will read. If it's not so important, if you have a lot of career to take care of, family to take care of, and so many other things, you won't. And trying to do this, you'll try to beat yourself up saying, you know what, oh man, I wish I could do it, I can't do it, I don't have time, or I should not be giving excuses. So you try to burn some time of sleep and you invest that instead, which might not be the best. Sleep is a lot more important. Reason 2, it sucks the fun out of learning. Most people who pick one book a week to read are people who are kind of into non-fiction genre. They are people who's into personal development, self-help, and all these self-help gurus or teachers are telling you to read one book a week, and you want to do it, right? Because you think it'll change your life. It will kind of change your life, but you're reading to learn. You are reading to learn. And reading is also something that should be fun. Because when you have fun, you're more likely to enjoy that reading. You're more likely to learn that content better. What happens is when you usually try to do one book a week, you will go after finishing that one book a week rather than learning what's in that book. Many times when I have done it, and when I've spoken to other people who have tried this one book a week challenge, one thing that I hear very common, one thing we have all experienced is we finish a book and we don't really know what's it about. We don't know how to apply the information well. And we absolutely hate it. There's sometimes where you kind of enjoy and then after some time it kind of becomes like like something you really have to work towards. It doesn't feel good. You kind of start dreading reading. Third reason is you're actually not learning. Now, learning is a process, right? It's not something that you just go through once and then you have learned it. Like there's a difference between reading a public speaking book in a week and then understanding how to apply it, actually applying it. Now, if you're just reading a book for the sake of reading to improve your reading, then go ahead. But if you really want to learn, if your goal is to learn, then you're wasting time trying to read one book a week. You're really not learning. Because a lot of books out there, especially non-fiction, if it's very strategy or technique oriented, you'll need to apply the technique. There's one part where you read in learning, the other part where you understand how to apply, and the third part or the next part is where you actually apply it and figure out how it works for you, how it improves your life. And that process is something that you will kind of skip on if you're doing one book a week. The other bad part about one book a week is, let's say, in the same genre, maybe public speaking, or you want to read a book on body language or confidence. Let's say you pick 3 to 4 books. You read one book, you get a few advice. You're like, yeah, it's interesting, but let me read the next book. I kind of feel like I know. In the next book, you find something, an idea that is conflicting to the one that you've read in the beginning. It's very common to see one book advises one thing, the other book, the other author advises another thing. That's a part of being human. But you read both of them and you're stuck in a dilemma. You're like, which one do I apply? Which one is right? Which one is wrong? And then you get confused. So you'll decide, you know what? Let me read another book to clarify which one of this is right. And then you're stuck in a cycle where you don't know what to apply, but you know the advice these books have, and then you just kind of going through the books without really learning. Another part of learning that's also affected is your memory. A lot of times, try doing this. You read a book in a week, but you don't really understand the essence of the book. You don't have the learning, you don't know how to apply, you just don't remember it. At the time, you felt like, you know what, I kind of remember it, but as you keep moving from one book to the other, the previous books that you had read, you feel like you don't know. You feel like you have to pick up the book and read it again. So these are the 3 reasons why reading one book a week is a bad idea. Now, this is an unpopular opinion. You might feel like, you know what, no, Abhishek, reading one book a week is good. Well, I agree with you. To some extent, there is some part of it which is actually good, which I'll be making another video on. But what is your opinion? Do you think you should read, or people should read one book a week, or they should take it a lot more easier? Let me know in the comments below. With that said, thank you so much for watching. If you felt like you learned something of value, then leave a like and hit that subscribe button. This is Abhishek signing off. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.